What's up, guys? Welcome to Leviathan Gamescast, episode 12. I didn't say 12 last time. Well, 11. I said 10, so I put like a little thingy. But anyways, this is the Leviathan Gamescast, where we talk about video games and video game-related things. Along with my good friends, we got Chris Setters. How about you?
I'm doing good. How about you?
Good? I'm doing good.
Good.
And last but not least, we got Matty C. What's up, Matt?
What's up?
Not much. So, I've been playing some Mad Max.
How is it?
It's really fun, and I'm kind of sad that I did not get around to playing it.
Really? So is it like a sleeper hit this year? Is it this year's sleeper hit?
There's so many games, like
It's
kind of. I feel like people should play it. Like,
so it warrants.
It looks fun.
it warrants like
a $30 price tag.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
like when
Really?
yeah, it's on sale right now. Pick that shit up.
Okay, because I impulse bought Battlefront the other day.
I saw that.
I was playing it before I got here.
You know, like it,
I'm on such a Star Wars kick right now. So
it did the whole thing where I felt like it was gonna do it. Like it was cool for a while, and then everybody just kind of grew out of it because they're like, okay, there's really nothing else here now.
yeah.
But yeah, Mad Max. Oh my god, it's fucking great. It's like
Okay. All right.
it's Assassin's Creed-ish to where like
Mhm.
you're taking back territories and you're like
Okay.
lowering down the threat, so to speak,
All right.
by doing
All right.
like invading camps and blowing up like their resources, and then you just go into each territory and whatnot, and then you're upgrading your car, which is sick.
That's cool. That's cool.
Like I have like spikes coming out so people can't jump on me and like board me and shit.
Nice.
And then I have like spikes coming out the tires and shit too. It's really fucking cool.
It looks
Um,
awesome.
And it's like it feels like that's my car, that's what I'm building. Like I have a sense of ownership with my car right
That's
now,
cool.
which I didn't think I would. I thought I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna upgrade this, but I'm like, man, my car's badass right now. I found like a way to change the paint because normally it's like a rusty brown color, but now I have that black car that you saw, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it looks so fucking
That's cool. That's cool.
But other than that, then I've played because a certain somebody gave me the money for it. I played Dragon Ball Xenoverse.
I did see. So fun.
It's fun. I don't know what the fuck's happening.
Like fun as far as somebody who's
The
not
fight-
a fan of it.
Yeah, like, and when one friend told me about Dragon Ball Kai, which is apparently Dragon Ball Z but trimmed down
It's
to where I would actually probably watch it.
Yeah, they basically
And-
what they did is they took out all the episodes where they talk to each other about important stuff.
Yeah.
It's all fights.
Yeah, it's like
Nice.
apparently I've heard that it's supposed to be like just the need to know shit.
Yeah.
And instead of the guy charging up his beam or whatever for like 3 episodes. That's
as
how
much as I liked Dragon Ball Z, that shit did.
That's how
annoy
I
me.
was introduced when I was a kid. I was like flipping through the channels, like, okay, everybody's talking about this, and then it's like just I think it was Goku just charging up
Lots
like
of
the entire
yelling on
like
this show.
yeah, he was yelling and charging up the entire episode. I'm like, okay, this is supposed to be cool.
Right.
But no, like the fights, they're ridiculous. Me not being a Dragon Ball Z Z fan, I'm like, okay, who's this? Why did he turn into a giant fucking ape? What's the big deal? What's happening? What's all these fights? I'm assuming this is supposed to be significant. I'm like, because it was skipping different fights from I'm assuming the show, and it changes, and I'm like, okay, I didn't know that was changed, but okay.
Right.
I just saw Goku get his ass kicked, but I've seen him get his ass kicked before in the show.
The thing that I didn't like about the show, which is what I didn't realize until after I stopped watching it, after it was over, was like, it's so
Lengthy.
obnoxious. Well, but it's so obnoxious with power levels, how effortlessly they just gain power levels in the show.
like in the game,
Every other anime I watch, like they fucking train and they work
In the
towards
game,
it, and
he was doing okay, and then all of a sudden he was just kind of like power level 4,000, and I'm
that's basically how it is in that show. Like
because
they
it was
just-
like they were
Where'd
fighting
that come
normally,
from?
and then he's like they're doing like a blast on each other, and like it's kind of like the traditional beams like crossing, and then he's like power level 4,000. The guy's like, what? I'm like, and I said that too. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, and it's just like it blasts them, and I'm like, okay. All I know is Vegeta's an asshole.
yeah, he's always an asshole.
And it was some other dude. I don't know who he was. It was a
Trunks
bald
is that
dude.
dude.
Trunks is just there the entire time, and he's
Yeah.
weird. I don't understand. And then like I don't understand. I really just don't understand the point of what I'm doing in this game. Like going from Mad Max to this, and it's like,
Oh,
okay,
gosh,
I'm just
yeah.
randomly doing random
The-
fighting, and
the Dragon Ball games are so different. They're like very unique games.
it's like it's weird because it's like an MMO, but not an MMO. Like you join in like the hub world, and it's like a ton of people, and there's like chat logs and shit, and I'm like, okay, and then it's like, okay, well,
it's like
let's
the tower. Kinda.
yeah,
Okay.
and like you go and you do these like quests, and I'm like, I just did these, like, because we were playing like the online ones with a group of people, and I'm like, didn't I just do this to unlock like online? Like, why are we doing these again? And they're like, oh well, I don't know. Like that seems to be the idea of like when people are playing that game. I don't know what's going on. We're just playing. Because I remember when Victor tried to tell us about it.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, he's collecting Dragon Balls, which I haven't had to do that yet, so I'm not really sure what's happening. All I know is I've had to fight a ton of people, and then I've had to fight the same people like multiple times, and that's the game.
You should try like an anime fighting game. It's probably the best one out there is Naruto's Ultimate Ninja Storm. Like those
I have that
games,
on the PC. That one's actually really fun.
they're
to
so
play.
good. And then 4
That's what-
is coming out in like March or something like that. It's supposed to end everything.
That's what I expected it to be like the fighting, but it's ridiculous. Like I don't understand when you're fighting and then all of a sudden the guy just does a random thing where you can't dodge or do anything. Sometimes you can like vanish and like teleport out of the way. Sometimes you can't. And then I don't know what the fuck a Kai Blast is yet still. It's just like they're like, "Oh, well, you know, are you going to want to do Kai Blast?" And I'm like, I don't know what that is. Is that fireball? Is that a fireball?
It's just your basic like energy blast or whatever.
Okay, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate if people watching this and they're huge Dragon Ball Z fans. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I'm like, okay, I don't know what the fuck a Kai Blast is. How do I just do a big ass laser beam? That's all I asked. I'm like, how do I do a big ass laser beam when I want to? And then they're like, oh, you got to do this and that. And then they're like, so what race do you want to be? I'm like, I don't know the races.
Oh,
They're like they told me just to be a Saiyan because the way I sounded, like they said just be a Saiyan, because apparently it's like super in depth depending on the race you pick, the certain gender, like if it's female or male, because that goes based off of different. Height is based differently too, more health or less health. It's really in depth. It's kind of crazy.
Huh.
Wow.
But if I had to choose, I'd probably say for people watching, take a Mad Max, not Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I have no
definitely.
complaints, I guess. What have you guys been playing?
Well, I've only done like one match in Battlefront because it took a fortnight to download. Other than that, Siege with
Yes.
friends, and like now we're getting like to the point where we're like, fuck this, realistic.
I've been trying to tell you to get on.
I don't have it on anymore.
Oh,
I had to make room.
it's okay.
This dude makes room for Watch Dogs. Like out of all the games that I have
mean,
in my
he's never
inventory,
played it
I
before.
know, but like me and my friend, we were like saying that too, because
That does.
when you sent me that message,
Yeah.
he because you forgot to log me out, and it said that I was playing Watch Dogs, and he goes,
Oh, okay.
he goes, Watch Dogs, and I'm like, I'm not playing Watch Dogs.
What
I'm
are
like,
you doing?
He's like, why are you playing Watch Dogs? You already played that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wasn't. Chris was, and he's like, really? Out of all the games you have in your inventory, he picked Watch Dogs?
I
I'm
haven't
like,
played it yet.
He hasn't played it.
How does that work? Like, does he just log in your account and download a game?
I
And
feel like
it's
we
on
shouldn't
his
be telling
system?
this over the air.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Disregard whatever I just said. I was wrong about that. That's why I'm asking him.
No, he I loaned him my copy of Watch Dogs
Oh, okay.
out of my vast inventory of disc-based games.
Yes.
Yes.
Out of that vast, he downloads Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
There's now
like it.
Dragon Age, because I bought a whole bunch of shit while I was on sale.
I saw. Yeah.
Dragon Age. I got Dragon Ball.
I will not play that ever. Ever.
Now
would-
Mad Max. Well, he probably didn't know about Mad Max.
I would
that
check
much,
out
so.
Dragon Age. It's like the perfect length.
No, he said he was talking about Dragon Ball, but yeah, Dragon Age. I would probably
Yeah,
check
Dragon
out.
Age I would
really
check
good.
out. They don't really give a synopsis on what's happened though. So
True, and that's the thing. I guess you don't really need
the
to know.
second game was filler. There's
yeah,
like
the
one
second
thing.
one. The
There's like
second one was fun though. Like I liked the story.
okay.
Oh,
There was parts of it that were good. It is universally hated among Dragon Age
I know,
fans.
I know. I like the first one.
There's parts of it
I
that
know
are
a lot
good.
of people hated the
I
second
feel
one.
like I see how they tried to
Oh, shit.
improve upon the combat. Like it was more
they
streamlined.
made it more arcadey.
It made it a little bit more arcadey.
Hack
I
and
just
slash.
feel like it
I
wasn't.
like the hack and slash because I mean it felt like a different game though, but
It was like Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2. Like as much as I loved Mass Effect 2, it wasn't as in depth as the first
Effect.
one. Mass Effect 1 is like insane.
Mhm.
I love that game, and
I felt like I
it's
missed
kinda like
the
what
stuff from
happened-
Mass Effect 1. Like,
you could
just-
do everything.
yeah,
And then
like,
they broke it down so much. Like it was an amazing game, but
because
they
people
just,
complain so much about it, but more or less people complain because it was laggy as shit.
It was very laggy, but
Yeah.
it was a
But it was
amazing
a good game. Like
Yeah.
I enjoyed
Yeah.
playing it, and when people
It's
say that they
backwards.
don't play first one,
I
like,
have the game.
I've been
still,
thinking of playing because I have it. Yeah,
I have it
on backwards.
digitally, so it is backwards compatible. I've part of me.
I've been thinking about
play it. I'm gonna go back
revisiting
and
it.
play that.
It was so good, and then like ending up to the boss fight, like
Like freaking.
I was the true Mass Effect fan. I played all three. I love when people jump on saying like, "Oh, I loved Mass Effect. Did you play the first one?" No, no, because it was laggy. Oh, that's not a reason. I'm sorry.
It's not a reason.
You suffered through that shit because you knew the game was good. That's what you have to do sometimes with some games, man. Like
Mhm.
you know the game's good at the core, so
Yeah.
you suffer through it just to experience it.
They just
I've done that with a lot of games.
they took so much out of the game. Like there wasn't even ammo in the first game.
Yeah,
Your gun's just overheated.
Yeah.
I remember
I love that.
I
love
customized
that.
I customized a gun. It was a sniper rifle to the point where I would take one shot and it would overheat. But it would like one shot kill every. It would just disintegrate like.
So you just couldn't be like in a big field of people and
No.
then be like expect a
No,
fucking wreck
like
shit.
but I could like one shot Geth Prime with it.
Yeah, that's true. God, those guys were fucking assholes.
Geth Prime. I think there was one above. No,
No,
not in the. There
not in
was
the
in
first one,
3.
yeah.
3 there was. There were no Geth in 2. The second game didn't have anything to do with Geth, but they did have Legion was your Geth companion.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's right. They didn't have any Geth.
There. I think there was one Geth mission, and that was Legion.
For Legion's
that was
story.
Legion's like story mission.
Yep.
Wow, because
And
that was
I-
a big thing in like the first one, and then it was
It
just
was
kind of
all
like
about. It was almost all about the Geth, and then you were just discovering this thing with the Reapers.
So, what do you guys think about the ending in 3? Since
3?
we're on this topic.
Look. Okay.
I thought it was okay. There was nothing that they could do.
I had no.
It had to
problem
have come
with
to
it.
an end. It had like I don't expect what people thought like it was gonna have 50 million different endings.
I know, like, what do you want a cliffhanger
Yeah.
ending for the final game? Like, that was it.
that was
It's
the
the
definite
final
ending.
game.
Like I thought it was okay.
Shepard has to die.
They shouldn't. Yeah, like they shouldn't have like had like went back and be like, oh, we're doing a director's cut, which didn't add anything anyway. But
It added like
it showed a couple
A
more people that
couple
like
things.
showed that they were alive, and then that was about it.
right, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, Shepard's still dead, guys. And then I think there was one ending though that he did live because you heard that heartbeat or whatever.
If you beat the game on insanity,
Yeah.
then they zoom in on like an arm, on like down back on Earth or whatever in London
And it,
or
like,
wherever it
moves.
happened, and he like
I still feel though the new one
Really
is
sweet.
going to tie into the old one somehow.
I don't care what it does. I just can't fucking wait to play it.
Yeah, like it's
I heard they're adding competitive multiplayer too.
Really?
Yeah. Like they're keeping the same multiplayer and then they're adding competitive too. And then they're adding, you know, like they did in Inquisition, like the whole
I didn't even
Dungeon-
fuck with that.
Oh, it's fun.
It
gets stale.
I didn't even fuck with that.
It gets stale fast, but it's fun. they-
when I played it on the Xbox, I didn't fuck with that at all.
It's okay. There's not enough to keep me interested.
Well, that too. I didn't really have anybody to play with anyway, so I'm just kind of like,
You got to have your squad. It's like Siege. You got to communicate with people. Like, where the fuck are you going? Let's take this path.
I love people in Siege that just think that they can fucking
They
play
can just
and
do
then
whatever they want.
they just run around and like think that they're gonna
We,
fucking do
um,
shit. Like it's ridiculous.
We started doing Terrorist Hunt on at least hard.
Oh, that's what
we just played on hard now.
Yeah, we play it on hard because it's easier and it's less hassle than
Less
going
hassle.
on realistic. You don't get that much points difference.
No.
So it's like
Weird.
why take the hassle and like try to really bust your ass playing it on realistic.
Oh my god, realistic
So-
is hilarious though.
Realistic is just retarded.
Oh my god, like it's realistic.
Like not when they fucking like see through walls and shit.
yeah. I get shot in the
I
head
get
through a wall,
pre-fired.
dead.
Like I get pre-fired. Like okay, that I was crouched
The
and I wasn't
fucking
even moving.
suicide bombers takes a fucking entire clip to kill.
I've been getting a little bit easier now shooting those by shooting their bomb, which is a good and because you can do that.
Okay.
And it's a good and bad thing if people are around. Because I've
they
done
explode?
that, it will explode.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. You're shooting a fucking bomb.
Like, I've done that and it's like, oh shit, the suicide got me. Not really. I kind of did.
I did that. Sorry, guys.
That's on me.
I mean, then you get people that walk in front. You get people that fucking walk in
Oh
front
my
of you,
God.
and you fucking mow them down, and then they get pissed, and it's like, you walked in front of me, man. What
Yeah.
did you expect there? When you saw me shooting somebody, you're gonna
And
strifle like to the
fire.
like in front of me? Get the fuck out of here.
Right. You're an
Please,
idiot.
someone be Doc.
Yes. Doc is very handy.
Oh yeah.
Doc and Rook.
One of my friends was like Doc all night last night.
And then we've been playing a little bit of GTA Online
I
on
would
the
like to
PlayStation,
get
just
back into
because
that.
you know we're starting fresh because me and my friends we've been playing on the Xbox, so we
Okay.
played on the PlayStation. We're like level 1s and shit. Again, it kind of feels fresh
Starting
and new.
Fresh is fun in that
like,
game, dude.
we're like, holy shit.
I think I'm like a 3. So
we're like a 7 now. We were
Dude,
kind of farming missions.
I like starting fresh in that game online. It's fun.
It was interesting because it's like, Jesus, I forgot what it's like being a level 1 again.
right.
I
only
gotta
having a
go
pistol.
from frickin'
Like I have like a
hood rat to crime lord,
right.
man.
Well, that too. Like now that they have all these fucking new things where you can buy a yacht,
Yeah, the whole
And,
the crime
a
lord
crime
thing.
lord thing. Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Have a hot
Fucking
tub full
awesome.
of bitches on your yacht.
Right.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Like I really want to do that. I really want to fucking like at least get enough money in that game just to do that. Because I want to see it, and I don't want to go to the Xbox and do it that way. Because I know I can easily do that. I have enough money on the Xbox One.
Mm.
But that's a cop out. I don't want to do that. I don't care about the Xbox version that much. Unfortunately.
Fair
And I've noticed too, though, because I've gotten like these different versions for the PlayStation, they just run better than the Xbox did, and has better resolution. I'm not afraid to say it. I have both consoles.
I
so
mean, when it's
don't hate
there,
at me.
when it's there, it's there. I'm not gonna lie.
Like
I
Dragon
mean,
Age, 1080p versus 900.
Clearly,
Like, and then I even noticed that too. I'm like, wow, this is a lot sharper. Shadow of Mordor, same thing.
Mm.
And same thing with Mad Max, but it's the same resolution, like 1080, but it just runs a lot better.
does it run at 60 frames?
Nah, it's probably 30.
30. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it felt like 30. I mean, it makes sense in 30 because it's Mad Max.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be slow and like
Cinematic
weighty.
and dark and
Yeah.
dark and
Man.
gritty.
Oh, you didn't even see the best part in that game when the storms hit.
Oh, really?
Holy shit! Like the fucking nuclear
Sandstorms?
like
Oh,
well,
nuclear storms.
sandstorms and like nuclear fucking craziness.
So it's
weather.
it's like the radiation storms in Fallout 4, but with sand.
Worse. Worse. You can't see shit, and you're scared to death because shit's flying. You don't want to leave your car because you will get hit by something. That has happened to me before.
Really?
Lightning will strike down and like strike you. I've done that before. I'm like, oh, because like it's like a risk reward thing. If you're going out during a storm, they have like loot boxes that have a lot of scrap in it, and you need scrap to upgrade your car and upgrade your person. But you gotta be careful too because there's lightning and shit, and like another box can hit you and knock you the fuck out. Like it's fucking ridiculous.
Wow.
It's very terrifying because then it pops up too right before it happens. It's like storms approaching, seek shelter, and then you can see this big ass cloud coming towards you, and you're like,
Oh my God.
Because I've done that before when I was actually in the middle of taking a camp, and I seen that pop up, and I'm like, oh great. So I'm like running to my car, and I can see like just this big cloud of smoke coming over the horizon, and I'm like,
Wow.
that is terrifying.
That's menacing. It's menacing.
Like I
as
wish
fuck.
I could show you, but it's so random. Like
Right.
you can't really tell. But oh my god, that's so
Huh.
terrifying
How's
when that
that for
happens.
dynamic weather?
Right? That's the ultimate dynamic weather right there.
I'll download it tonight.
You should.